Okay, here's how it goes, right? Monday, you're just like, get through it. And then Tuesday, and then it's hump day, and then Thursday, and the week goes by and you work and you're into the routine. But Sunday, Sunday morning you wake up and it is just that slow, delicious day where anything is possible. And do you know what I want every single Sunday? Waffles. Every Sunday. I don't know why. I don't know where this craving comes from, but every single Sunday I wake up and I'm like, I need a waffle. I need a waffle now. So if you are a waffle lover like me and you wake up on a Sunday and all you want is the perfect warm homemade breakfast, a nice book, a cup of coffee, do I have a recipe for you. It is the perfect paleo waffle made with Bob's Red Mill almond flour. You guys, they are crisp, they are tender, they are light, they are full of flavor, and you are gonna need this in your life.
Get out, get away.
I am not a trained chef, but I am a full-time foodie photographer to be exact. I've created a 6-figure career from my kitchen table. Come on into my studio where we'll cook not just good food, but gorgeous food. I'm Brooke Lark, and this is how to cook like a food stylist.
Yeah, yeah.
A lazy day calls for a lazy recipe, and so we are going to whip these waffles up inside the blender. It's super easy, but you've got to be patient with me because in order to make these like absolute waffle perfection, we're actually going to two-step it ever so slightly, and we're going to start by cracking our eggs and separating them so that we can whip some egg whites. We're gonna go ahead and like whisk these in at the end, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. So hang in there with me on this step, otherwise the rest comes together in the blender. So eggs first. Okay, and we are just going to stick this in the mixer with the whisk attachment and beat it until we have some nice stiff peaks. Time to add the yolks. We're just gonna toss those right into the blender. And then the rest of our ingredients. We need olive oil, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 banana, 1 banana. I'm going to add some coconut milk. You can also use almond milk here, but I kind of like the flavor of the coconut milk with the almond flavor and the bananas. And then almond butter as well, just 2 tablespoons of this. That almond butter is gonna act as a little bit of a binder, but the real punch comes with some of this Bob's Red Mill almond flour. Now here's what I love about this stuff. Check out that ingredient list. Wait, you mean ingredient with 1 ingredient? Blanched almonds, that's all that is in this absolutely gorgeous pack. And do you know what is the best thing about this almond flour? It is super fine, just absolutely fantastic. So it's gonna go into your recipe, make this like beautiful texture, add just a little bit of buttery flavor. You guys, I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Your Sundays are about to get fantastic. And finally, vanilla. Okay, you guys, we need to have a talk. Because one of the secrets, the absolute secrets to making the best waffles of your life is always to add way more vanilla than the recipe calls for. So any of those recipes that calls for like, I don't know, a ½ teaspoon of vanilla, no way, you tablespoon that all the way. And here's another little secret. I like to add just a couple of drops of almond extract, or if you really, really want, a couple of drops of bourbon is really nice. We're gonna also add salt. And you know what? I think waffles need a little more salt than most recipes call for as well, because that helps really flavor enhance. So because we're adding the bananas and the almonds and the almond flour, we want to make sure that all those flavors are like, mwah! Like brought out and really delicious. So just a little more salt in this recipe than I normally would put. And then of course, baking powder, because that is gonna bring it all together. Time to blend. Okay, the time has come. We have topped these waffles to the max. And before I taste test them and tell you just how good they are, I wanted to run you through a couple of the food styling tricks that I used to take these stunning shots. Because of course, we're cooking like food stylists today. So first up, slice your strawberries in half. You get this great texture. It looks beautiful on your photo, and it gives it just a little bit of visual pop that's different than a giant berry sitting on top. Second, add a little touch of honeycomb. I just tuck some right in there on top. It's very farm to table feeling. It's a little bit of visual intrigue because it's different than anything you've seen before. Plus it makes sense. I mean, a little bit of honey on top of a waffle. And finally, a touch of cinnamon. I've sprinkled just a smidge on top of my waffles, mostly because I was using bananas. And so I didn't want those super white bananas come screaming at me from the camera. And so I've just softened them a little bit with a bit of cinnamon. And of course, that also tastes great. So either if you're cooking at home or whether you're cooking for photography, one way or another, all of these toppings make great additions to your waffles. Are we ready to try them? Okay, I'm so excited because waffles, you guys, now all I need it to be is a sundae. Okay. Again, the edges are nice and crisp. You so rarely get that on a paleo waffle. I've topped it with some almond butter. We've got some yummy, yummy maple syrup. Oh my. You literally cannot tell that that is not just a flour waffle. Oh no, 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 it's not. But you would never know. You guys, it's crispy, it's light, it's fluffy. Those egg whites, that like little hint of almond flour on the inside. Okay, forget it. Don't wait until Sunday. Waffle tonight, waffle for dinner tonight, and then you're gonna wanna do it again in the morning, you guys. Mmm. 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 There really is not a better waffle recipe out there. I dare you to try it. Guys, head to the grocery store, grab yourself some Bob's Red Mill, and do yourself a favor, waffle it up tonight. Thank you so much for joining me today on how to cook like a food stylist. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button because you know what? We've got more coming. We've got more delicious and beautiful eats coming your way. I want you here, so hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Because if you're not eating pretty, like, why even eat? Thanks, you guys. So if you are like me and you love waffles more than puppies, if you like waffles more than you like to work in the yard and landscape, if you like waffles more than you like the 80s music, more than you like cereal with marshmallows, more than you like kissing. Okay, not that much. Okay, not that much. Let's not even go there. Not kissing. We're not gonna go to kissing. Oh my god. I had it on low, so I was sure I wouldn't do that. Did you see how funny that was? Oh my gosh. If you were like me and you like waffles all the way to the core, I mean like bloodstream, that was kind of intense, wasn't it? I mean, I really like waffles.